most of what we produce does have good reliability. Now, we can argue about the air and missile defense. That's a different issue. And a lot of that technology is not new. But if you look at the standard missiles, you look at the strike weapons that we have, those are really state of the art, and they have a very good performance rating. But you can't just produce them, crank them out the way we cranked out Sherman tanks or B 17 bombers. It doesn't work that way. So we got to say those things. And I think Trump, I assume he knows that. And these threats about people leaking, nobody's leaked anything of real significance. I certainly have never seen anything that I thought was classified. But there is such a thing as general knowledge. And people in the armed forces are not stupid. Sailors, soldiers, airmen, and Marines know what is real and what isn't. They know what they've got and what they don't. And so right now, the percentages, I've heard people say we've got only 20 to 30% of what we need. I've heard people saying only 20 or less. I've heard other people say different things. The point is that we have exhausted our arsenal to a large extent. Are we at risk now of going under in a war with a major power? Not unless we attack somebody and we're stupid. We could, but nobody wants a war with us. And I think probably inwardly President Trump understands that. And I think his view is, well, we're not giving up and we're going to use what we have and build back up later. I suspect that's going on as a conversation.
And what happens, Doug? Let's say that the Jack Keanes like the Tom Cottons and some of these others, they get their way, Netanyahu, and he goes ahead and he does this World War II style deal where he goes out even bigger than the first time. And I mean, just look, from 40 days, we burned through 40 to 60%